Hey guys, Shawn O'Neill here with Expert Home Advisors. The question we're addressing today is when I'm moving on from my house, should I sell it or should I consider turning it into a investment or rental house? So when moving on to a different house, the question comes out is should I sell my house or should I turn it into a rental or investment? There's many parts that go into this decision. The first thing you have to think about is taxes. So if you lived in this home as your primary residence for 2 of the last 5 years, up to $500,000 if you're married or $250,000 if you're single of profit is 100% tax-free. So that's a big consideration for a lot of people. The second thing that you need to consider is, am I okay being a landlord? You know, it'd be great to get some income and possibly you're going to make hundreds of dollars more than your mortgage payment on the home. And that could be very wonderful. I've had some customers that have $100, $150, $200,000 of difference of what they can sell the home for now than what they could have sold it for 5, 6, 10 years ago based on appreciation and having a tenant pay down your mortgage balance. Possibly you don't have a lot of equity in the property and turning it into a rental could be a good way to address this, where you might rent it out for 2 or 3 years so that you still get the tax-free profit that the IRS gives you. Why would you not want to turn it into a rental? Well, maybe you're not very handy. Maybe dealing with repairs is something that's a concern for you. Maybe you don't live very close to this property anymore. So you might have to hire a property management company. This is all stuff that we can help you figure out if it makes sense for you. Sometimes just locating the right tenant is all the difference in the world. Sometimes setting a multi-year lease is a way to handle that. Other considerations that you want to think about is something I like to call deferred maintenance. When you own the home, you take care of it because it's your investment. When you have a renter in place, they might think of your home as just something they're renting. They might not care for it in the same way you do, so more things might break. The age of your home comes in consideration. Are there some big ticket items, air conditioner, heater, the roof, items like that that might get past or near their economic life that you're going to have to address? A $10,000, a $15,000, a $20,000 cost could be the huge difference of you having any profit from this endeavor and not. And one thing that we never want to think about but could happen is what if a tenant moves in, damages your home beyond the security deposit you collected, and stops paying you? Maybe it's because they lost their job. Maybe it's because they've just chosen to not make payments to you and you have to go through the eviction process. So now you have a mortgage payment, deferred maintenance on the property, and you're not paying the mortgage. These are things that could be a big deal for you as well. So what's your risk tolerance level, I think, is another question you have to ask yourself. Your primary home might be the best thing to start as an investment because you know it inside and out. You know you've taken care of things. There isn't any deferred maintenance or major ticket items coming. It might be a great way to test the market and find a great tenant for your home. We have a tenant locator program here where we can help you do that for a nominal amount of money. And I'd love to talk to you about that if your home is an investment and how we can help you with that. So that's just something you want to consider if you're thinking about moving off my home. Should I sell it or should I turn to an investment house? Everyone seems to be an investor nowadays. Does it make sense to make my home an investment or not? So I'm Shawn O'Neill here with Expert Home Advisors, JP and Associates Realtors, City and Beach. And please give us a call or click on the link below. We'd love to answer your questions, see how we can be of service.